is currently 9:51 and I'm about to eat dinner. And I thought I could do kind of like a mukbang, not really, type thing where I eat and just talk. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I bought a whole bunch of random stuff. I think partially, you know when you're hungry and you're just like everything looks good? Okay, this is some chili garlic vegetarian. And then the signature vegetarian. I wasn't expecting it to come in these. I went to the corner store earlier and I got this, which I'm sure should be root beer. If it's not, I'm gonna be sad. It's root beer. Surprisingly, A&W is very popular here, and by very popular, I mean I've seen like 3, which is to me very popular. I thought I would talk today, right now, about decisions. Oh, I love root beer so much. I thought I would talk a little bit about decisions because I am someone who has self-proclaimed said that I am indecisive, and I feel like today was a day that came out of decisions and out of bad decisions, but I don't know how I would make it better. Okay, I have a whole bunch of random stuff. The reason I just did that is because I bought these grapes also while I was at the corner store, and this one was like molded and it grosses me out. So let me just throw them away so I don't have to look at them. Maybe I should put them in this bag. Yeah, I'll put them in this bag. I'm gonna try to eat the other ones, but now it ruined the like excitement of eating them because I saw this gross one and I'm like, maybe they're all gross. Oh no, one of my chopsticks fell. Okay, so what was I was saying about, I feel like this day came about because of bad decisions, but I don't know like what I could have done better. So yesterday, I found out my flight here to wherever I am, got delayed. And because I booked with Trip, they gave me the option to, let me get some napkins. Okay, here I am for sure, for good. Since I booked with Trip, let me start from the beginning. So, I feel like this day was brought about because of bad decisions, but I don't know what I could have done more to like fix or make a better decision. I feel like I did what I could with what I had, but I still regret my decision. Let's go back. Ooh, this looks yummy. This is their signature. Some tofu. Yesterday I found out that my flight here was delayed. So because I booked through Trip, they gave me the option of changing my flight for free or canceling my flight. And I thought, originally I told myself I was gonna leave at like 4 and get here around 6. I saw this really cool sounding improv thing that started at 4, 2 hours away from the airport. So I thought, okay, let me come to this place early and I can go to the improv thing and everything and it will be great. So I submitted my request to change my flight and I got denied. No more seats on the plane. But now, already in my head, I had this idea that I wanted to go to this improv thing that sounded so fun. That was 2 hours away. So I was scouring. I was changing multiple flights. The first flight I wanted to change to was at 7 a.m. And then they said that's not available. So I was like, okay, I'll do the 9 one, even though it's cutting it close. Not available. Okay, I'll do the 4 a.m. one, even though I'm trying not to do that to myself and wake myself up early. Not available. And then I was already dead set on this idea. So I was like, you know what? Let me find another airline and I'll just cancel my flight since I can cancel for free. So then I started scouring some more and wow, there's a lot of tofu in here. Good amount of tofu, yay. I'll show you what I'm eating. I don't know if you can see that, but whatever. So I found another airline that had a flight with a layover. But it would get me there earlier than a lot of the other flights. So I would leave at 7:10, have a short layover, and then get here at 12:50 or something like that. Then go straight to that place 2 hours away so I could be there by 4 for the improv thing. I got here at 8. I got here at 8 p.m. So obviously that didn't work. My original flight that got changed from 5:55 to like 8:30. So by wanting to get here earlier and trying to change my flight to get here earlier, I ended up spending all day in airports, changing planes, and getting here around the same time I would have gotten here if I had just taken the flight that got changed. This is so annoying because I didn't know that my flight would be delayed, obviously, and that I would miss my connection and then have to go to another place and then go to another place. So, like, with the information I had at hand, I feel like I made the decision that was most fulfilling my desires. But I still feel dumb because I decided bad, even though I can't predict the future. So I'm trying to think about, like, what happens in these sort of instances where, like, I hate making decisions and I pour over them because I don't want to make the wrong decision, but I still make the wrong decision because I can't see the future. Anyway, that's something I'm thinking about. And I don't know what the solution is. Let's bite this grape. I hope they're good. I hope they're good. Because if they're bad, I'm going to be so mad. Look how huge this grape is. And finger for scale. I don't like it that much. It's just too sweet. I like sour grapes. I get green grapes because they're sour. Anyway, yeah. So I spent all day today, basically, in the airport, changing planes, rushing between planes. I learned some things about airlines in Indonesia, specifically Lion Air and its affiliates, and airports in Indonesia. One thing that happened to me, let's start at the beginning. I got here at 7:10. All right, my flight was at 7:10. I left my hotel at 5 a.m. And then I waited for check-in. And this is one of those budget airlines, so you know they have a long check-in line. And I was in the wrong line. I got an email from Lion Air, the airline, but it turns out it was like one of their subsidiaries. So even though the flights were connected, my first flight was with another place and I had to go to a whole nother terminal. I couldn't check in. So I burnt some time, had to take a Grab to the next terminal, and was like so scared I was gonna miss my flight. When I get there, it's delayed by 30 minutes, then 40. Mind you, my layover for the next flight was 45 minutes. And I'm thinking, oh my God, I hope my flight is a little bit delayed so I can make this flight. Alas, I get there. My flight was delayed and had left like 9 minutes. It said 9 minutes in the air. So it had left maybe 20 minutes before I got there. And then, let me eat. I'm so hungry. So then I got to that airport. I had to go to the transfer desk and they were like, okay, we're going to fly you to this place. And then from this place, you'll go to Bali. Oh, I said where I am. That's fine. So now, me, who has been developing a lot of plane anxiety, is instead of taking one flight, taking 3 in one day. By the way, this is my record for most flights in a day. And I feel horrible about killing the environment. So far my time in Indonesia is not great. I haven't really been enjoying a lot of the food that I've had. This is probably the best thing I've eaten. I think part of it is because I didn't plan, so I'm not blaming Indonesia for my lack of planning. But I also think a big part of it is that I don't like having to drive everywhere. Like to me, a holiday is walking around. And when I was walking around yesterday, I didn't feel very safe. So, yeah, I don't know. I think it's gonna look up though now that I'm here. I think it's gonna be more fun. Ooh, this is gonna be so spicy. It's chili garlic. I'll show you one of the spicy looking ones. I wish I had a plate. I don't like eating out of takeout stuff. I like this one a lot better than the other one. The other one's good though, but this one's just like, the flavor, I just love garlic, I think. Anyway, this was gonna kind of be a mukbang, but I just want to finish my dinner, watch them drop out, and I'll take a, oh no, I can't take a bite of everything because I have a coconut popsicle. I'll take a bite and then put it in the end and tell you my thoughts. Anyway, this is too long. Bye. I know that's hot, right? The way that I was eating that is really attractive. The way I'm talking with my mouth full right now. So cute. Bye. All this time I thought I was recording my tasting, and I wasn't. I just finished chewing these things. They're pretty yummy. They're like caramel Hello Pandas. Never had a caramel one before. You could have my live reaction. Anyway, now opening this coconut popsicle. It's been sitting in the mini fridge a little bit, so I know it's melted. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be good because it's just like coconut and sugar and milk. I wish it was not milky, but once in a while lose some. Let's try. Oh, you can see the real coconut. Perfect. Yep. It's kind of what I imagined it was going to taste like. And it is a little bit melty, but it's perfect. It's just coconut. Okay. Bye.